But now in April, we asked anyone involved in community gardens to enter the RHS on the One Show's Growing Together Award, and you didn't disappoint.
The competition celebrates those that have transformed unloved outdoor spaces into glorious gardens for everyone to enjoy.
From all the entries, 3 finalists really did stand out. So here's Judge Tayshan Hayden-Smith.
I'm a true believer in the benefits community gardens have on those who look after and use them.
So it's been a real honour to be a judge again for the RHS and the One Show's Growing Together Awards this year.
And we've been blown away by the creative ways you're turning barren land into spaces for everyone to enjoy.
But there were 3 that really got the judges talking. So here are this year's finalists.
First up, we're in Dundee. Over the past 3 years, Campy growers have turned this once derelict site into a thriving market garden.
As a city boy, coming to a place like this, you know, these massive trees that completely hug this space, I just think it's a really beautiful vibe.
Nadej DPS helped bring together a whole community to transform the land.
We got access to like a derelict site, and since last year we quadrupled the growing space.
Nadej and her fellow growers have been canny in bringing in expert help to get them up and running.
The big one is the Dundee Council. They help with like compost and like developing the site. The Eden project as well that is arriving in Dundee. We have the James Sutton Institute, so a lot of help about like soil health.
Over 70 volunteers lend a hand here, including Leslie, who's been a regular since the garden was established.
Oh, well done. That's a good one.
Pop up and get some of the higher ones for you.
We get quite a lot of visitors come in to have a look. It's crucial because people can see you can actually grow food and you don't have to go to the supermarket.
It's also proved a source of inspiration for novice gardener Sai.
I'd never seen a garden in my life. It wasn't me. So I've been coming up here, say, 4 days a week and working and help where things are needed.
Campy growers face some stiff competition from our next finalist, Grassroots Oldham, who've created a wonderful haven for both wildlife and the local community. The driving force behind it all is Victoria Holden.
This was derelict for more than 3 years. What we wanted to do is retain this existing space for the community, open it up more and use it for well-being, growing food and being together.
And how important is it that children and young people are connected to all of these things?
We're in a very urban environment here, so protecting these spaces for our young people and teaching them to value nature, to connect with it and ultimately protect it is really, really key.
My favourite thing about coming here is looking after the chickens.
What I really like is the sunflowers because I like the smell of them and they're beautiful.
Grassroots uses its herd of therapy goats to promote mental well-being.
I've been coming since the start of the year, so about 6 months. I've experienced a bereavement recently, so it's been nice to come here and find it. It's a bit of a refuge, like a sanctuary, you know.
Victoria qualified as an orchardist.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you got 2.
To help restore and maintain the 166 fruit trees for the good of the community.
When you come here, this garden's yours as well as everybody else's.
Finally, to South London, where a barren triangular piece of land, blighted by fly tippers for years, has now become this.
You've got this beautiful garden where people have come together to grow food, to grow with each other, and to realise the opportunity that nature brings.
It's the work of the Camberwell Triangle Gardeners, founded by Shireen Chung-Blake.
There's 198 properties on this whole estate and about 10 of them have gardens. And so it's just really this big desire to get out and be able to have access to green spaces.
With 8 allotment beds, a pond, compost beds and bug hotels, the site is a thriving oasis in the heart of the estate. But it hasn't been an easy transformation.
One morning, 21 tyres just dumped in front of our block where we live. So we rolled them down here. Now we have access to water for the wildlife.
Now it's a place they can all be proud of.
Everyone walks by and just sees the change and gets involved and they leave it alone. We don't have any people, you know, disturbing it. They just say, can I get involved or can I have some tomatoes?
There's a bug.
There's a bug.
I got involved about a year ago. Initially, I just worked with the rest of them in the communal garden. Then later on, I applied for my own, legal allotments. In the evenings, at times, I come and just sit on that bench and just absorb myself
the world.
in this creation. Yeah.
3 amazing gardens, all of them showing us what can and is being done across communities all over the UK. And I really can't wait to reveal who's won the Growing Together Awards of 2024.
Right then, almost time to find out the winner of our Growing Together Award.
Yeah, on Wednesday, we saw one of the judges, Tayshan Hayden-Smith, travel across the UK, visiting the 3 impressive finalists. We've once again teamed up with the RHS to celebrate communities that have blossomed through gardening and the positive impact that brings to people's lives.
Before we announce this year's winner, here's Tayshan with a reminder of our finalists.
It wasn't easy whittling down all the fantastic entries to find our 3 finalists, but these were the ones that stood out to us. Campy Growers in Dundee, Grassroots Oldham and Camberwell Triangle Gardeners in London were shortlisted for the RHS and the One Show's Growing Together Award 2024.
What I love about these 3 gardens is that they're all so different, but they've all taken unloved patches of land and transformed them into green, joyful spaces.
In Dundee, Campy Growers have created a thriving market garden out of a disused nursery site.
We have quite a lot of events during the month that we can use the food or donate the food to people.
We get quite a lot of visitors come in to have a look. It's crucial because people can see you can actually grow food and you don't have to go to the supermarket.
Next is Grassroots Oldham. They've not only transformed an abandoned orchard, they've also been transforming the locals' well-being since opening up just 2 years ago.
Protecting these spaces for our young people and teaching them to value nature, to connect with it and ultimately protect it is really, really key, because if we don't protect these spaces, we'll lose them.
The once overgrown and unproductive orchard is now thriving thanks to new skills the team has learned and put into practice here. They've also created valuable space for locals to enjoy.
I remember one day just standing in the polytunnel, the kids were all playing in the sprinkler and it was magical.
Our final community garden is Camberwell Triangle Gardeners. Here, local residents had to get creative in order to turn a piece of land often used for fly tipping into a wonderful green oasis they can now be proud of.
One morning, 21 tyres just dumped in front of our block where we live. So we rolled them down here and decided what could we do with them. So now we have access to water for the wildlife. Everyone walks by and just sees the change. Then they leave it alone. We don't have any people, disturbing it. They just say, can I get involved or can I have some tomatoes?
In the evenings at times I come and just sit on that bench and just absorb myself in this creation. Yeah.
Well, I would crown them all, but it's not up to me, is it?
No.
So let's hand that job back to Tayshan to announce the winner of the RHS and the One Show's Growing Together Award 2024.
It's been awesome visiting these 3 gardens.
So let me tell you, it was not easy to choose between the 3 finalists, but it was one that stood out from the others.
The community garden that impressed us judges the most combined physical and mental health, along with looking after the environment.
So I think you might have already guessed who's won. And I'm about to surprise all the volunteers with the news, and I know just the way to do it.
One of the things they love to do here is come together and share meals in the garden. And I've been invited to join them, and I've brought along a little treat that I think they're going to love.
Yeah, it's been an amazing day, just seeing how this garden has transformed the community and the ripples it's created beyond just this space. And it just goes to show that we need more spaces like this. So it is my honour to award you guys with Growing Together Awards. And that's all yours. So what does this mean to you?
This is for everybody here, and it just goes to show that if you take a piece of derelict land in Greater Manchester, these are the kinds of things you can create through collaboration, through community, and this is what's important. Good food, good people, good community. That's what we want more of.
Now the secret's out. I want to find out what winning the competition means to the gardeners.
Absolutely amazing. Honestly, we've been working so hard here, so it just means the world, to be honest.
I was really pleased that Grassroots has won because I've seen how much joy it brings to people.
It's going to get bigger, better, more successful. I think, you know, just raising the profile, raising awareness.
The goats, the chickens, the people have been planting, all of that has taken so many different people, and it's a recognition of all the community coming together.
All the work we've put in over the past few years, the community we've built, it's just fantastic, really.
We just want to support as many people to do what we've done, so sharing this inspiration with others, and if we can help in that journey for people, then we will.
Massive congratulations to Grassroots, who have been a truly deserving winner. And hopefully these guys have inspired you to take some action in your local community to transform unused, unloved spaces into green oases like this.
Grassroots Oldham. Now, if you'd like some top tips on how to bring your community together through gardening, Victoria, who is the driving force behind Grassroots, will be sharing all her knowledge on Monday's Morning Live.
Yeah, my mum and dad will definitely be tuning in.
Love it.